afternoon. Here is a question that I love to do because many students misunderstand the question and make a mistake. A police car is stopped at a red light. As the light turns green, a diesel truck hurtles past in the next lane, traveling at a constant speed of 28 meters per second. If the police car accelerates at 4 meters per second squared, how many seconds will it take to catch the truck? Now, first of all, understand that to catch the truck does not mean that the police car has the same velocity as that of the truck. Because to have the same velocity as that of the truck, as illustrated here, it's only going to take 7 seconds. Because 7 times 4 is 28 meters per second. So to catch the truck means to get neck to neck with the truck. So that is wrong. As you can see from the diagram that the police car is only halfway to the truck at 7 seconds. So how could we do this using a velocity time graph? Here time is on the x-axis and velocity is on the y-axis. And if we show both their motions on the same velocity time graph, you will see that the velocity time graph of the diesel truck is given by that line because it's a constant velocity. But for the police car, since there is an acceleration, this is the graph that you get. So I've labeled the points. And the most important thing here is to know that after t seconds, where t is the unknown time here, after t seconds, both of them should have traveled the same distance. Or rather, their displacements must be the same. And from the velocity time graph, we can find the displacement by calculating the area of the graph. So that's important. The area of the velocity time graph gives the displacement. So if we calculate the areas of both the curves, or between the curve and the x-axis, and set them equal to each other, we will get the answer. Now, for the diesel truck, you can see that the area here is going to be the area of the rectangle DECO. And for the police car, since this is the graph, the area is going to be the area of the triangle, which is OBCO. So let us now find the area of the rectangle ODEC, which is the length times width, which is 28 times t. And area of the triangle is, of course, 1/2 times base times height. And the base is t, and the height is going to be 4t. Now, why is the height 4t? Because the height of this triangle is the final velocity of the police car. And since the acceleration is 4, it's going to be 4 times t, because the initial velocity is 0 for the police car. I hope that makes sense. So that is 4 times t. That's why the area is 1/2 times base times the height 4t, which we get as 1/2 times 4t squared. And now set these two equal to each other. 28t is equal to 2t squared, because 4t squared, 4 by 2 is 2. And that gives us 14 seconds. So the police car takes 14 seconds to catch up with the diesel truck. I hope you understood how this problem has been worked out. So whenever problems are asked in physics, pay attention to what quantity you're trying to find out. In this case, you are not trying to find out after how many seconds the cop is going to have the same velocity, but instead you're going to find out after how much time the cop travels the same distance as the diesel truck. Thank you, and I hope this makes sense to you.